Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. White. Caresses, climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at
De
the moment.
Paul. Oh, well measured. Oh, nice touch. Clipped into space. And the shot! He's hit it first time.
Simeone really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Rice. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Spence. Played over towards the opposite flank. Foden. And here's Kane. Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rice with the short one. Played out to the right. Here's Foden, takes a shot! And he's there to get it away. Rice. And it's White. That's a cute ball. Gordon. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's played forward. Senesi moved on forwards. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Kane. Rice knocks it out wide. White. And the finish! Goal! England! England take the lead.
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Paul. Alvarez. McAllister. Gordon, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's got to be in here! Foden. Foden, back when it goes. Showing good feet. Otamendi. McAllister. Paredes. Forwards and with intent. Yehi.
England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And it's White. Oh, shooting chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Kane, oh, he's got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Otamendi shifted upfield. Senesi. Quality ball. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gordon in acres of space out wide. Cleared without complication. And it's Rice. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bellingham. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. Time to deliver. Bellingham, and he shoots! DePaul. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister calmly anticipates. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Stones. White. Anderson. Spence. DePaul producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Gordon. He's in a good position here. Foden! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Now it's Alvarez. Foden. Anderson. Anderson played into space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Senesi getting this one clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Foden. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otamendi. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Simeone. And that has been clubbed away. Anderson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham cuts out the pass. And here's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Spencer gets his head on it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Otamendi aim forwards. And it's Messi. Romero. Proves too strong. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham, gently done. Gordon! Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Now it's Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Stones. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Simeone. That's a throw. Foden. Anderson, approaching the half-hour mark. Anderson. Spence is onto it in a flash. Gordon, he's had a shot! It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. And here's Messi. Romero. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! Bellingham. Great work on the overlap. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Paredes shifted upfield. And it's Spence. Nice control. Gordon picks it up out wide. Chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Senesi forwards and with intent. Simeone. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Acuna. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has been cleared. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rice. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Anderson. Gordon. Paredes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Goes for the shot! It's wide, but only just.
Alvarez, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Gehi. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gehi. Anderson. Alvarez head out towards the right wing. He is through here. Messi. Oh, smashing header! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Alvarez, over to the left. Up he goes! More than nearly, but nearly is nothing.
The ball certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rice. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Spence. And it's Kane. Good chance here! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Gehi. White looking understandably energised after his goal. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Otamendi getting this one clear. McAllister, Simeone. Acuna. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has been cut short. Paredes laid out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pickford drops his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Anderson. White. McAllister, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Paul. Acuna. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Paul, Romero, Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And here's Alvarez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? Romero. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Here's a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
White. Foden. Foden is fouled. And it's Rice. Bellingham. Paredes wins the duel this time. Alvarez. De Paul. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
The first time we've seen him try that, it's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Messi. Gordon. Kane, looking here to chip it through. Gordon. Cross goes in. Oh, what a climb! That was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice plays it short. He can get that clear. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Messi. And a chance! No mistake!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rice. Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
That's a good foot in there. Bellingham, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. And he's got his cross in. Oh, shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Argentina go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Stones. Ball's gone out of play. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
White. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Foden. And the shot! They've played it short. Foden is having a shot! McAllister. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Messi Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Romero, the ball in acres of space out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nicely shaped cross. Stones can get it clear. White. And it's played forward. Gordon. And here's Kane.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. Gordon. Gordon! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Acuna. And it's Messi. Nice physical challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Face to face with the kick, shoots! It's there! England are back in business!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yehi. Spence. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Anderson. Rice. And he goes cross-field. White. And here's Foden. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Kane. Gordon is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Tries a measured ball. Alvarez, done delicately. Rice. Anderson, moved on forwards. Now it's Foden. White. Well, played right into his path. There are a few waiting for it. White crossed in once more. And he's there to clear it. Foden. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
De Paul. Alvarez. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bellingham forwards and with intent. Gordon spread out to the left. Spencer's cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's found a way past. It's Simeone. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Simeone. Paredes. Now who's going to be first to this? And there's the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
De Paul. Messi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Senesi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bellingham. Rice. Played towards the other side. White chasing after it. Floated through. That's an excellent interception. Foden.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
McAllister. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Great defending, strong and determined. White gets rid without sophistication.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Otamendi. Paredes. Gehi gets over and intercepts. Spence, shifted upfield. Romero, and it's Messi. Messi, he's in plenty of space here. He's got away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Kane. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Simeone finds himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gehi, Anderson, McAllister concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Spence. It's run loose here. De Paul trying to keep this in. Otamendi gets it clear. And that's a throw. Now it's Gordon. He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch. They need to get it in quick. Rice tries to dink it through. And the shot, can he finish? And it's been taken short. Acuna. Simeone. Foot in. Simeone has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Kane. That looks a good ball through. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time.
And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. They lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Argentina never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, thanks for your company. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Stones. White. Bellingham. Stones. White chasing after it. White. Foden. Foden plays it in. Decent chance! That's got him rattled. Simeone, it's come to nothing. Rice, Bellingham, Foden, picks it up out wide. White, tries across. Romero, De Paul, and it's played forward. Spence, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. Gordon. Out to the left it goes. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Kane with a shot! Messi. De Paul. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
De Paul clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And he welcomed... And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Gordon, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
They've got rid. Acuna. Stones cuts out the pass. Anderson. And it's Spence. Showing good feet. Now who's going to be first to this? certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Wonderful save by Martinez. A chance to play it in. Rice. Shapes to shoot! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Paul. Now it's Gordon.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of.
There's the shot! Romero. Alvarez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And they can counter here. Spence. And it's Kane. Thinks one through. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Stones. So it is still 0-0. Yehi. Spence. Rice. Spence. Yehi. Stones. Spence. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. White. That looks a cracking ball. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played in by... Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Messi. Paul, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister, Simeone, he is having a shot! That'll be a corner. much defending, but that'll do. Foden with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gehi getting this one clear. Anderson. Kane. Tries a shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Proves too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otamendi. Over to the left. That's Simeone. He has found the way through. Simeone. That's the keeper's ball. Anderson. Foden. Kane. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Kane. Out towards the flank. Gordon. Oh, he's found him in space. Deftly away. England have reclaimed it. Bellingham. Messi. Alvarez. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. Pickford. Long ball by the goalkeeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Spence. It's a little off target. Messi carries the ball down the right. Tries a measured ball. Simeone. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Punched away. Great defending, strong and determined. Anderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gordon. Gordon. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he deliver? Bellingham. Good take, and is he in? Kane. Chance for a shot! Decent chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. The pull, aim forwards. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone finds himself offside. And the shot's on Kane! That was superb goalkeeping!
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Anderson. Gordon. Foden. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rice. And it's Spence. Oh, that's neat. Throw it. Gordon laid out to the left flank, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Rice with the short one. Gordon, and he's had a shot! Messi. Been slipped through. Oh, it's DePaul. DePaul. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Kane. Kane tries to thread one through. Time to deliver. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
DePaul. Argentina getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Alvarez. It's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Spence. Decent progress down the left. Gordon. And here's Kane. And a chance! He scored! And this is getting better and better. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Acuna. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. And here's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Ball swung in. Acuna gets good distance on it. Yehi. Gordon. And it's Spence. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Crosses it in. De Paul. And it's played forward. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. And it's half-time here. As we review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Stones aim forwards. Paredes. McAllister. Has a look and plays it forward. Yehi makes the interception. Senesi gets across to intercept that. Otamendi. Romero. De Paul. Into the channel. Messi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. White attempts a clearance. Foden forwards and with intent. White, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. That is a little undercooked. Spence. Stones. Anderson. Rice. Spence. Now it's Gordon. Kane. De Paul. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Paredes. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Spence. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Paredes. Now it's De Paul. Ball's played through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Might be... Oh, shooting chance! Rice has created one goal already. He's found the way through. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Otamendi. Romero. Otamendi. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. That has found him in acres of space. Rice, gently done. Now it's Kane. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, it's come loose. Gordon. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Martinez sends that a long way. Simeone moved on forwards. Now it's the...